Suppose you are teaching a baking class to younger children, and one of the first objectives for the class is, given a recipe, ingredients, and a well-stocked kitchen, the students will work in groups of 3 to make chocolate chip cookies. Now, being good teachers, as you begin to prepare your lesson, the first thing you do is create your assessment document. What types of items would you include? Is it going to be all multiple choice for easy grading? Maybe a couple of essay questions would be better, since the skills inherent in the objective are rather complex. No, something tells me such assessments may not get to the actual heart of measuring whether or not the students in the class successfully learned the skill. They just don't seem too valid. But what might be a more valid way to measure the outcomes? Of course. You could give your students a recipe, ingredients, and a kitchen, and have them make cookies in small groups. You could create some type of observation sheet to easily rate the application of skills involved in the process making cookies in small groups. And you could create a rating sheet for the cookies themselves. By combining an observation sheet with a rating sheet, you could end up developing a performance rubric. Such a rubric might include process categories of behaviors, such as collaboration with other members of the baking team, carrying out assigned roles, following directions for the class and in the recipe, and cleaning up properly. It might also include product variables related to the cookies themselves, such as number of chocolate chips, texture, color of the bake, and taste. Perhaps the biggest benefit to developing rubrics like this is that it forces you to get really organized about all the things you know you will need to teach in the lesson. In Part 3, you will learn skills associated with developing effective rubrics. You will also learn about the benefits of another type of performance assessment that often uses rubrics as part of the assessment analysis, and these are portfolio assessments. And finally, you will investigate common strategies for adapting performance assessments to meet the needs of diverse learners. After all, you'll need to do something if one or more of your learners are allergic to chocolate.